Hey guys, my name is Enrique from Novation. I'm here at Guitar Center to show you how to get started with your Launchpad and the included software Ableton Live Lite. Alright, so let's see what's inside the box. So when you open the box, first thing you're going to see is the manual. And this is going to be for the Launchpad Pro, the Launchpad, or the Launchpad Mini. Set that off to the side, we're going to need that later. Next, you'll see your product, the Launchpad. Take it out of the plastic bag. And then inside of here, you're going to see your USB cable. So with this, you are pretty much ready to connect this to your laptop. If we open this up, you'll see on the back of your manual the activation code that you're going to need to register your product in order to download the included software Ableton Live Lite. So if we open this up and take it out, inside you have Ableton Live Lite Getting Started card. Right here you'll see the serial that you need to enter in order to download your software. So after you go to abletonlivelite.com, you're going to be prompted with this screen here where it says Get Live 9 Lite. Then you get to choose which version applies to you, whether it's Windows or Mac. For my purposes, I'm going to use Mac OS X 64-bit. Then you hit download right here, and your download should start. So now that you have Ableton Live Lite downloaded, we can now connect the Launchpad to your computer. Make sure to use the included USB cable. Really simple, just plug it into the back right here. And then you're going to take this in and plug it into any free available slot of your USB on your laptop. You'll see that the Launchpad will light up, showing you that it's now connected. Now that you have Ableton Live Lite downloaded and activated, and your Launchpad connected to your laptop, let's show you how to connect your Launchpad within Ableton to have it working correctly. So now that you have Ableton downloaded, let's go ahead and open up the installer. You'll see that I have mine here, the DMG file for my Mac, on the desktop. You're going to double click that. It'll open up. Read through the terms and agreements. I agree with those. So now the next step for me is to drag this over into my applications file, and it'll now start the install. So now that it's downloaded, I'm going to go into my Finder and then go to my Applications folder and find Ableton Live Lite. It's right here at the top. Double click it and it'll start to open. Once it's open, you're going to be prompted with this screen here, and you're going to have to authorize with Ableton.com. So you click that button, it's going to open up Ableton.com, and here you will be prompted to use the serial code that was included inside the box. So next, you're going to register an account with Ableton.com, enter all your information here, and then hit Create Account. So once you've created an account, you'll see the Register a Product page, and here is where you enter in the serial code. After you've submitted the code, you'll be brought to this page here where it shows you your licenses. You might be presented with a prompt to say, open up Ableton. And if you do, just hit Open Ableton, and you'll see here that it's now authorizing the serial code that you've entered. It says retrieving, and boom, you have successfully authorized. Thank you and have fun. Hit OK, and now you're ready to go. So within Ableton, what you're going to want to do next is go to Live, and then Preferences, and click on the Link and MIDI tab. In here, you're going to see that the Launchpad Mark II is down at the bottom. First, we need to set it up as a control surface. Click on any of the available slots. I'm going to start with number 1 and scroll down until you find Launchpad MK2. You're going to click that and receive its input from the Launchpad MK2 as well as its output to the Launchpad MK2. For your input and output settings, make sure that track and remote is on for the input, and for the output, make sure track and remote is on as well as the sync. While turning on sync, it's going to be able to send the tempo out of Ableton to your Launchpad so that everything blinks and moves accordingly to Ableton's current tempo. Once you've done that, you can close out of this, and now you can see that everything is lit up and ready to go inside of Ableton. So now that we have the MIDI settings correct, let's make sure that the Launchpad is sending the correct messages into Ableton. I'm going to focus up here on the top 4 clips. By pressing these, you can see that the corresponding squares are now lighting up. Just to double check, I'm going to hit Mixer and then hit Volume and change the volume of channel 3 and 4. Cool, looks like everything's working. Next thing, let's save this as a template so every time you open Ableton, it'll be working properly. We'll go up to File, click Save As, Save Live Set As, and we'll name it Template. Hit Enter, choose the destination folder where you want first, and then, for example me, I'm going to use it on the desktop. Then you just hit Save. So another easy and great feature about Ableton Live is we can do this another way. If we go to Live and then Preferences, and you find the File and Folder tab, at the very top you'll see an option that says Save Current Set as the default. I want to go ahead and click that, and now every time we open up Ableton, it's going to bring up this session for us. So now that your Launchpad is connected to Ableton Live Lite, go have some fun. For more information on your Launchpad, make sure to visit your local Guitar Center or visit guitarcenter.com.